Same time toys, one more time, guys. All right, so I've been sitting on this figure for a minute. Really cool figure. I opened it up on a live. So when I show you the card, the figure won't be on the card. I did not stuff the figure back in it, not trying to play games. But Secret Wars Wolverine, I'm in love with this guy. This figure is amazing. It's a great toy. Action figure, dolly, whatever you want to call it. This figure rocks. Wolverine in the Secret Wars was kind of a dick, but that is what Wolverine was back in the day. He wasn't everybody's favorite mutant at all. So this we don't need. Gone. And there is the lenticular shield. Very cool. I'm digging this picture. That's straight. Looks like it's straight cut from the Secret Wars comics. Wolverine was transported there with Professor X, Cyclops, and a few other mutants on the X-Men team. The crazy thing was that Magneto was transported there as well, but he showed up with the X-Men, and right off the bat that caused some serious problems between the Avengers and the X-Men. The X-Men weren't happy about it either, but they were going to be damned if somebody was going to lay a finger on Magneto other than them. A little bit of mutant solidarity. So yada yada yada. Let's spin this thing around and let's do what we do on this channel, huh? Let's talk about some toys for a change. All right, there he is, Logan, Wolverine, the main man. Well, no, that's Lobo. So he's the guy that's the best at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice. So, you know, he reminds me of another Canadian. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That's Logan to me. So now Logan is one of those guys. You know what I mean? Just his popularity in the 90s just went through the roof. I kind of backed away from it just because he was so super popular, the fanboy choice. But yeah, I mean, you can't get around it though. Wolverine is one hell of a character. Gets along with everybody. Hell, he's even an Avenger now. So, I mean, it doesn't get much more popular than that. But this figure, they nailed it. I don't have really any other Wolverines in my collection anymore, so this is the one I went with. These Secret War figures, they're absolute fire, guys. I'm totally digging on them. I can't get enough. The one thing that would have been a little better is if he'd actually come with a gripping hand. He just doesn't have one. I don't know, but he looks up a little bit. He looks all the way down. Of course, he's got a perfect exorcist. You know, those when you can swap a head, you better have a good exorcist. The best thing about this guy is they nailed the butterfly joints. Let me tell you guys, these butterflies are sick. They do go forward quite well. I mean, if you properly bend the arms, do this right, I mean, you can get, if he had gripping hands, Logan here could 100% hold a pistol in both hands. And that's what you're looking for. That's what I'm looking for in a butterfly anyway. So, T-pose. Oh yeah, let me make sure I'm in frame here. I'm just kind of staring at the toy and not at the camera. But yep, he rotates at the shoulder, at the bicep, double pinless. Oh yeah. Doesn't have a glove cut, but who cares? Hands rotate, in, out, in, out. Yeah, we got it. Ab flex, ab crunch. Actually spins at the waist. The belt is a floater. So, I mean, it is what it is. The claws on this guy are a lot more like the actual Secret Wars than anything else. Because they're kind of tubular. Cowabunga, dude. But, yeah, they remind me of the claws he had back in the day. They're not the giant swords. They're not the giant razor blades. They're more punchy stick than anything else. But, yeah, check them out. Has a, what, 9.2 on the Van Damme scale without drop-down hips. That's what I'm talking about. Drop-down hips, I do not care for. You guys know that. He can almost kick his own butt. Beautiful. He has the thigh swivel. Double pinless knee. Does have a boot cut, but it's just where the lower leg is actually plugged into his boot. I mean, that's just a byproduct of the way he was built. Great heel-toe articulation. He can walk away with a broken ankle if you want him to. Just all in all, a great figure and a great smirk on his face. Like I said, the one drawback for this guy was he does not have a grabbing hand. I definitely gonna have to get another Wolverine, or at least a set of hands that fit on this guy. I mean, if you're looking close, you can see the skin at the glove cut there, but again, I'm not bothered at all. It's just one of those things. See if I can get him to stand. Piece cake. Woo! Check it out, guys. I'm killing it today, boy. But yeah, there he is. His articulation. The figure's great. 100%. Just outstanding. Now we'll, if I can, there we go. Look at that. Look at Shane go. Same time toys into place. All right, so we got the newest 3 3/4 inch Wolverine figure. I got him in the capsule. This thing is actually pretty cool. A nice Ross find. Yet again, a Ross find, right? Imagine that. We have the original Secret Wars Wolverine. Yeah, boy, let me tell you, we have definitely come a long way, baby. This guy is, I mean, it's just, it is what it is, right? And when these figures came out, they were fire, let me tell you. Such an awesome figure. He had clip-on claws. He had silver and black claws back in the day. There was 2 of them, so there, even back then there was a chase. Gotta love it. But as you can see, let me see here if I can raise that. Tighten this. Can I tighten that? There we go. Tighten it up a little bit. Sweet. So you can see the lenticular shield, Secret Wars 40th anniversary. No big deal, no big deal. There is the unmasked head for the Wolverine. I think the hair really just bothers me on this one. Definitely got the chops, that's for sure. But yep, there's old Wolverine mean mugging it. And his other fisticuffs come without the claws. So, I mean, that is cool. I mean, I totally dig the fact that he has the little ports that are worked into his hands, so it makes it easier when those blades slice through his hands. I mean, that's definitely got to be something, right, guys? I mean, just can you imagine? I mean, so Wolverine's healing factor is outstanding. It's one of the best healing factors out there next to the Hulk's. But just because he has a healing factor does not mean he has a pain suppressor. And his healing factor really just, it basically keeps him from getting numbed up too. I mean, so our boy Wolvie has problems within problems, let me tell you. But that's not for me to discuss. That's for you guys to figure out on your own. But yeah, I mean, just there he is, man. Wolverine, the Wolverine. Let's get him back in the frame. We'll loosen the shot a little bit. Let's see if I get this thing to stop. Probably not. I haven't figured that out yet. So there he is. There's the original Secret Wars. I just happen to have Alpine standing next to me. So there's Alpine. Who else we got here? We got this stupid droid. Beauty. Is it not? And then can't have Wolverine without Deadpool anymore. So there's the Deadpool that I won from Woody 222. Big shout out to my man who is crushing it these days. I'd like to thank him again for this Deadpool figure. This guy is great. I gave him one of the Apex Legends metal pistols. I thought it looked cool. And I gave him the Nick Fury skull hat. Just digging on it. But yeah, the only problem I have with this Wolverine is he doesn't have a gripping hand. So he can't hold a beer and he can't smoke a cigar. And those are two things that my Wolverines need to be able to do. So, I mean, it is what it is, right, fellas? So, like we do on this channel, if we can help anybody, we will. We will do our absolute best. But if you are in that deep, dark hole of pit of depression and you don't see a way out, try to talk to somebody. Hopefully before it gets that far, but definitely talk to somebody. I mean, if you're so far that you're at the point where you're going to hurt yourself, call 911 and get some serious help. Whatever you do, don't hurt somebody else. But yeah, just do your best. Call a friend, call a loved one, a spouse, somebody. Call somebody that cares. If you don't have somebody that cares, or you don't have somebody you trust, I'm not hard to find. I am Same Time Toys on Instagram. I am there. Send me a message. I will get back to you as fast as possible. Sometimes it does take me a minute, but my phone is never off. But the number is there. These are professional people that know what to say, know what to do, and know how to get you the help you need and deserve. Number is 1-800-273-3255 or star 988 from your smartphone. It is a free call. Use it. Get the help you deserve. Don't struggle alone. We've come too far to lose anybody to this anymore. It doesn't need to be, is all I'm trying to say. So on that note, we will see you in the next episode. And yeah, just be good to yourself, because home team, baby. And on that note, see you.